It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Milwaukee Bucks as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Teague out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here's Lopez. Wiggins with the rebound. Milwaukee on D. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
T kicks to Antetokounmpo, and that one's good. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Here's Muhammad. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Russell. Garnett inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Out to the right wing. And there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist by Russell. Muhammad's got his first 3 points of the game. Timberwolves on defense. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Wiggins. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Towns, the pass to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Middleton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. There's the pick. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside, Russell. Six on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bucks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Here's Teague. Garnett grabs the board.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the dish to Muhammad. Garnett with the screen for Muhammad. Deflects the pass. Screened by Russell. Towns kicks to Wiggins. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Very strong start to the career last year of Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. Just 1 year with the Jayhawks. Came out strong early on. And Clarkie never slowed down.
Yeah, found his stride early and just kept strutting his stuff right to the tune of Rookie of the Year.
And here's Russell following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Towns dishes to Wiggins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Now here's Middleton. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And here is Muhammad to the wing right side. Towns with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit. Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
Now Garnett, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Garnett, and he can't bank that one in. And Teague, here we go.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Garnett, the screen. Russell with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 6. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Russell kicks to Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 8. Now Teague. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Misses off the left iron.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Antetokounmpo, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Teague with the ball, guarded now by Rubio. Russell against Holiday. Back to Teague, fires the 3, and the shot is good. And now it's only a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Teague against Rubio. Pass to Pekovic. The jump hook. Rebound, Milwaukee. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Wiggins kicks to Towns. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Holiday. 17 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Begovic with a screen. Russell with a wide-open look. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Teague against Wiggins. A nice shot by Teague.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Begovic. 8 points his last outing. He kicks it to Wiggins. Now here's Towns, guarded by Holiday.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Minnesota making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Parker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mayo in for Teague. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
Parker drives in. Can't connect from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the dunk by Towns.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. Bucks trail by 9. Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 10-footer. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right. And that one misses.
And talking about Henson, obviously the
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Parker after the basket by Minnesota. Henson with the screen. Here's Mayo. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Mayo's got his first points in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 16 points in the win against Detroit.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Here's Parker. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And here's Rubio. Moore outside. Inside. Here's Pekovic. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Holiday kicks to Henson. They set the screen. Here's Portis. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That was Drew Holiday getting in the way of the defense there. Nicely done.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Zhang, the pass to Moore. Releases from the wing and drills it.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Mayo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Rubio with it. The feed to Pekovic. On the wing, Wiggins. No good on that last second attempt there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Teague and Mayo the backcourt. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Bucks trail by 8. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Mayo dishing to Teague. Mayo kicks to Teague. 6 to shoot. The tray. And there's O.J. Mayo on the assist by Teague. Teague's got assist number 5 here tonight. Minnesota leading by 5. Rubio the pass to Russell. Shoots the 3. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. This is to Zhang. Out to the right wing. Teague against Rubio. Payne gets a wide open look. It's good from about 19 feet. Payne's got his first 2 points. Bucks trail by 7. Now T. He's got 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside. And that one's good. Parker.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Russell, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Muhammad. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Garnett in for Adrian Payne. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Another miss by Minnesota.
And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Rubio. Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Russell dishes to Towns. Russell against Mayo. 6 on the shot clock. Leans inside. Oh, that's blocked.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Mayo. He's got 7. Here's Middleton. Mayo, the pass to Lopez. And the shot is good. Lopez has got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. They need this. Rubio misses. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton dishes to Mayo. Back to Middleton. They set the pick. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here is Rubio. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Shot's good. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Muhammad. He's got 6. Lopez with the block. They recover it. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Here's Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Now, here is Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Wiggins passes to Towns. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. Moore against Holiday. There's a good screen. And Teague has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Moore with it. Picked up by Teague. Moore against Teague. Now here's Towns. 17 points in the game. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Middleton can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Wiggins. Fires from deep. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Russell kicks to Wiggins. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Great look, but off the mark.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
A nice shot by Teague.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
And here's Russell. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker comes in for Teague. The free throw drops for Towns. Bucks trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Parker. Pass to Middleton. Henson with the screen. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Outside Russell. Here's Wiggins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Free throw good, Wiggins. Bucks trail by 4. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Outside Holiday. They get it back, but they get it back. Here's Portis, and the rejection by Jang. An even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bucks trail by 5. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Shoots from the high post, and he overshot that one, missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From deep. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Double team on Holiday. Here's Portis, and the rejection by Jang. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Wiggins. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Wiggins. Middleton outside. Henson with the screen. Holiday with the 3. No good. That'll do it for the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. And that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make the difference. Because rebounds equal possessions, and possessions can equal extra points. They need to come out in the second half with the mindset that every rebound is theirs.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.